It's time for local stories from across the East. Local food. Local fashion. Local businesses. This is your home for local. This is the East's Daily Download on Eastern North Carolina CW.
Oh, hello and welcome to the East Daily Download. My name is Mark. I'll be your tour guide on this adventure across the East, which today brings us to East Carolina University again, to the Whitaker Rogers Men's Practice Court. We were here recently. Lauren and I played a game of horse. It didn't work out so well for me, so I've been doing a lot of practicing since then to get back in the flow of playing. So I thought today I would practice some free throws, and yeah. So anyway, I'll get to that in a minute. I tell you what, we've got a big show in store for you today, a lot of stuff to cover. So why don't we get started and dive right in. Check this story out. We'll be back in a little bit, and I will still be here at the free throw line, okay? See you in a little bit. A little more work to do.
Now downloading People and Places.
I think it's a unique stop, along the way.
Whether you're a local or just driving through on a trip to the beach, there's a place in downtown Kinston that's been bringing in folks for 3/4 of a century.
We've been here for a long time.
78 years to be exact. Lovex Cafe opened on this spot on North Heritage Street back in 1941.
Well, something must be good.
Steve Lovick is the third-generation owner of this Lenoir County landmark.
What we've always tried to do is just stay simple. We don't try to be somebody we're not, but I think it's that simplicity. People come in here, they think they're home, and that's the way we always want to leave it.
And it's not just the customers feeling right at home. The workers here at Lovex Cafe do too.
I've got two that's been here longer than me. They actually work for my dad and my sister.
Cook Patty Fulgham is one of them. She's worked here for 34 years.
Started out as a dishwasher, then I moved myself up as a waitress, and then I moved myself up as a breakfast cook.
It's 20 years on the job for waitress Sharika Chapman, a job that came about by chance.
First of all, I didn't come for a job. My friend actually was working here, and somebody didn't come in or somebody quit. I was back there in the back just sitting down, and Steve Lovett came in there. He was like, "Do you know how to waitress?" I was like, "No, sir." He was like, "Well, you're going to learn today."
The employees remain consistent, and so too does the food. Lovex is a go-to breakfast spot for many. But for some, it's the dough burger that brings them in. Created in the 1940s as a way to stretch the dollar, the dough burger is part hamburger, part flour, served on bread instead of a bun. Today, Lovex sells as many as 300 of them a day.
We haven't changed it. We still got the same mixer, but we still make it the same way. Same amount of meat, same amount of flour, same amount of onions, salt and pepper, some other ingredients. So we hadn't changed anything about it.
In a town now known for craft beer and up-and-coming restaurants, it's Lovex that's remained a constant in downtown Kinston. And in the process, they've gained fans from all over the world.
This is true. There was a couple from Germany, one from London, one from Bar Harbor, Maine, Orlando, and Nashville in one walk around on a Friday morning. So if my dad and my granddad were still living, they wouldn't be able to believe it. It's crazy, really. At a little old Kinston and Lovex Cafe.
Now downloading Meltivational Monday.
Something funny starts to happen when you push yourself forward 5-second decisions at a time. Your life changes. So the 5-second rule is a universal law. Here it is. The moment you have an instinct to do something, you got to move within 5 seconds or your brain will talk you out of it. My whole life changed 11 years ago when I decided to launch myself out of bed like a rocket.
Yes! Yes!
And I went 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and stood up. And that one 5-second decision changed my entire life. Change comes down to a choice, not the big choices, actually the little ones, the ones that happen 5 seconds at a time. The Mel Robbins Show is not a show, it's an experience. where you start to understand what's holding you back, and more importantly, you take that next step toward getting the life that you want and the life that you deserve.
Watch your local WNCT 9 on Your Side news on our live stream on WNCT.com or on our mobile app.
Hey, welcome back to the East Daily Download. We are at East Carolina University, the men's practice court, doing some free throw practice, trying to get back in the, shape for playing basketball. So it's about every other one right now. So that's why it's practice, getting better. So, how's your day? Hope you're off to a great start so far. We still have a lot of show to get to today. I want to quickly remind you about WNCT.com and how that can impact and affect you. You can get not only your news and your weather stories there, but also there's a download tab. And under that download tab are all the episodes of the East Daily Download. So if you want to watch the very first episode we ever did, or tomorrow's episode even, you can go there and watch. Okay, so we're going to get back to this. You get back to watching these stories, and that was a little soft. I am going to keep practicing, and we'll see you in just a little bit. Still too soft. We'll see you in a little bit.
So we just decided that our love is stronger than anything.
No virus could keep Cassie and Patrick apart, even on their big day.
The sheer emotion we've had all day today, going through everything, it's wonderful and it's exciting.
A day their families couldn't be here in person to see.
When we decided to do it, we thought about, how everything is down in the dumps.
COVID-19 affected the couple's late spring wedding, a celebration for 200, now a party of 2. The pair now saying I do at the Greenville Magistrate's office.
We weren't going to let that ruin our wedding and ruin our relationship and our marriage.
And we thought, why the heck not? Let's just tie the knot and do it.
Patrick's family lives in Greenville, but Cassie's is scattered throughout the country.
My mom jumped right on doing a lot of things. She surprised us with flowers today.
We just got a cake.
For pictures, she just surprised us with a cake.
Cassie's dad recently learned he's not allowed to travel for the remainder of the year.
I think my dad was probably the most bummed because every dad wants to walk his daughter down the aisle. They were there in spirit, though, and they FaceTimed, and we sent them the video, and they were there with us.
The couple commemorated the day in a modern way with a TikTok.
That was my first ever TikTok that I've ever done. And I said, you know what? I'm going to try it. I've got a video now. I guess I crushed it for my first one. I think I did pretty good.
Technology bridging the distance between a couple in love and those they love the most.
We just love the support that we've gotten from everybody, and not just family, from friends.
In Greenville, Katie Augustine, 9 on Your Side.
Welcome to the Kelly Clarkson Show!
Kelly Clarkson is daytime television's newest superstar.
Kelly Clarkson!
Engaging with natural enthusiasm.
You know what I love about you? You have no chill. No. I have no filter, clearly.
Completely genuine.
It's just a really important thing that you know that she's working so hard.
She's giving the people what they want.
The gang is back together, y'all. It's an American Idol reunion.
What was your favorite moment?
You came in and said, I was like, yo, she's fire right there.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Even if you're lying, I'll take it.
The Kelly Clarkson Show.
Kelly?
It rocks.
That was a lot of confetti.
Weekdays at 3 on WNCT 9 on Your Side.
Hey, so I'm at Culver's, where Caitlin Watson is working. And I'm about to tell her a huge announcement. So hang on there. I'm going to have to ask for her. In this time of the coronavirus, I'm going to say 6 feet away. Whoop. That's not her.
Hello. 465 for you today. Receipt at all?
No, thank you. Can I see Caitlin Watson?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's coming up. Hi, Caitlin.
Hi.
So, I got you on camera because I want to announce something to you today.
Okay.
You are GTA's 2020 class valedictorian.
I am?
You are.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
You're welcome. And I know we have to stay 6 feet away, so I can't
oh my God,
give you a hug, but congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Well deserved.
Thank you so much.
You're
oh my gosh.
welcome. He's got my credit card, so I'll just hang out and wait.
There you go. Oh my God, thank you so much. I'm so excited.
I couldn't wait to come and tell you.
Oh, that makes me so happy. Oh my gosh.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the East Daily Download here on Eastern North Carolina CW or the WNCT mobile app. Maybe you're watching on the mobile app. You can get that for free at the Google Play or the App Store. You download it and there's a link on there. Outside of your news and your weather, there's a link for the East Daily Download. So you can watch this show on the go wherever you are. Now, where I am right now is at the Whitaker Rogers practice court for the men's basketball at East Carolina University. And just been practicing my layups, close game, near the rim, and it's getting better. Still a little bit of a work in progress, but yeah, got the roll there. Okay, tell you what, I'm gonna keep practicing because I got a long ways to go apparently. Why don't you check this next story out, and we'll see you in a little bit back here on the East Daily Download.
Your blood pressure is low, and if you're feeling faint, then it's likely that you will faint.
What surprised me the most coming back to play 40 is, I had every intention to do everything I possibly could to go out there and win this game. Crazy amount of medical to get clear to even come on the show Survivor. I got to build myself up after years post-cancer, and I thought I was prepared. But then when I went out there, it just brought me back to a place in my life that I don't think I was prepared for.
Fourth person voted out of Survivor, winners at war. Ethan.
When I was sent to the edge, basically just withering away and suffering, it triggered something in me that I completely blindsided. We talk about blindsides in the game, but my experience on the edge was horrible because the last time I felt that way, the last time I looked like that was when I was sick. Day after I got there, they had this log challenge. It was one of the most difficult things that I've put my body through. And I've been through a lot of stuff. I've run marathons, I did Eco Challenge, I did Amazing Race, and I thought I'd be set for this. But I think I went out a little too fast. I was trying to keep up with Natalie and Danny, and I just wasn't cut out for that type of endurance. And it got to a point where I started my depth perception got a little bit wonky. And so every time I tried to step up on a rock, I wouldn't get up high enough. And I started to get really, really hot, and I just passed out.
Hey, Ethan. If you really want to carry on, you got to make sure you take those rests. Yeah.
After I had my little collapse, which was completely embarrassing, I was struggling. I had one more log to do. Danny, Amber, Natalie, they all came with me, walked me up the hill, helped me grab that log, and then just walked me right back down. And they had already finished, so this is one extra log, and no one wants to do an extra one. So that moment right there is just a beautiful moment in these nightmarish situations.
Thank you, everyone.
Nice job, guys.
I wanted to set a good example for everyone who's been through a health challenge and thinks they can't do it anymore. You can do it.
Now downloading Medical Minute.
Any disruption to our daily lives can cause anxiety, fear, and worry. A local psychiatrist and people here in Greenville tell me what they're doing to maintain their mental health during the pandemic.
It's definitely a struggle to find things to do. So I walk the dog a lot, and we got the new Animal Crossing game. It's been a lot of fun. So it's just keeping ourselves busy, really.
Pitt Community College student Duncan Henson spends most of his time at home due to the lockdown. It's leaving him feeling bored, lonely, and looking for things to do.
It can become very easy for people to have feelings of isolation, and we can begin, to feel anxiety about what's going on, anxiety about the future.
Integrated Family Services Community Liaison Keith Ham says that people's fears and depression can grow because of the uncertainty over the lockdown. He believes one of the best things we can do is help others, even if we do it electronically.
Making sure that you connect with friends and family members that are not with you, touching base with them on a daily basis.
Ham also suggests completing unfinished projects around the house, learn something new, or journaling. ECU students Virginia Middleton and Danny Goldberg do outdoor workouts and watch Netflix to cope with being home more.
I definitely think it can be kind of a bummer to be inside your house all day, but luckily the weather has been getting nicer, so we've been trying to get outside as much as we can. Ham suggests that she reach out to family and friends to feel a sense of community. In Greenville, Amber Joseph, 9 on your side.
It's been just about 2 weeks since gyms and wellness centers have closed their doors due to the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic. But it doesn't mean it's time to sink into your couch and binge watch another Netflix series. Well, at least not all of the time. It's time to get active, and with today's media usage, there really are no excuses.
Your local WNCT 9 in your side news on our live stream on WNCT.com or on our mobile app. Now downloading Southern Stars.
Hey Ashley, we're in Winterville. Tell us about today's Southern Star.
We're going to be meeting Dr. Satori Baldwin. She's very integral in our Pitt County animal shelter here. Helps with the adoption of the animals and also helped implement a program where students can help take the dogs on the walk.
Well, that sounds great. Well, let's go meet Melanie.
And we are thrilled today to come and to honor you. You are a Southern Star in the Greenville area in eastern North Carolina with all of your initiatives.
I think she has her claim to fame from her fitness walking class that she started at East Carolina University for East Carolina students. Then she has also created a volunteer organization called Mutt Strutters, and we come out and we walk the dogs, as Melanie has taught us. Walking the dogs and having them have lots of interaction helps them get adopted.
Animals are not used, and it's not natural behavior to be confined 24/7. So getting out and getting that mental and emotional and physical exercise is crucial to their well-being and breaking down. We could not care for these animals and try to get them out the door with a positive outcome without our volunteer programs.
I'm just one part of a much bigger picture, but to be part of that means everything to me.
On behalf of Southern Bank, we just want to say thank you for everything you do for our community and for the animals in Pitt County. So we have a nice little mug for you and a $100 gift card.
Oh, wow, thank you so much.
Wonderful. And if you know someone in your community making it a brighter place, make your nomination. Go to WNCT.com/stars.
The East Daily Download is all about local businesses. If you're interested in having your local business showcased, contact Joel Bullard at 252-355-8520 or jbullard@WNCT.com.
Wow, that was bad. Okay, so it's still a work in progress, but the practice has been showing improvement. So that's going to wrap up this episode of the East Daily Download. As always, thank you so much for joining us. We always appreciate it. Also, a big thank you to East Carolina University, to the Whitaker Rogers men's basketball practice facility. They've been wonderful and gracious of their time and their space, so thank you so much to them. We really do appreciate it. And we appreciate you watching, as always, and we would appreciate you to get the WNCT mobile app. Because, and I know I've mentioned this before, but just bringing up one more time, you can get weather information, which is always important this time of year. You can get news information, which is important. And you can watch these daily downloads, so you can have some entertainment. Okay, all that being said, I've entertained you enough with missing the basketball. I'm going to try to hit one as we leave for the day. We will be back tomorrow for a new East Daily Download, so have a great day, everybody. We'll see you shortly. Nope, that didn't go in. And that was even worse. We could end on that, or I could try one more time. Bye, everybody. We'll leave it at that.
When we hit the road for the next edition of the East Daily Download, we'll have a story for you from Rolling Stone. We learn about Paulie Perez returning to CBS in a new comedy. We take a look at a unique wedding service. And we'll have a special edition of Down Eats on Mellow Mushroom's take-home pizza kits. We'll see you on the next edition of the East Daily Download on Eastern North Carolina CW.